Hi, hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D. What's up? Welcome to Friday Share a Beer, man, for June 9th, right? Yeah, June 9th, 2017. Welcome, man. It's the virtual pub table, man, where, we can all have a beer, be safe, right? You're hopefully at home, chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in my home, chilling. And we can all enjoy a beer or whatever adult beverage you would like to partake of and be safe. You know what I'm saying? So right now I am having now Friday share beer is 1 p.m. Eastern. The Tuesday share beer is 7 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully one of these two time slots or days will suit you. The Friday share beer is unfortunately the only one that I can drink at. So I look forward to it. It doesn't quite have the audience, but it's a relatively new show. It's only months old. We just started it towards the end of last year. So right now I'm having a limited release, and I think it's out of season if I'm not mistaken. But this is from Upslope Brewing Company. This is the Thai Style White IPA, and I've had this already. If you look on the Untapped, whoops, wrong button. Sorry. Look on my Untapped here. This is my Untapped page. Whoops, yep, I did it again. See, I'm a little happy with my mouse today. So, you can see there, I've had one check in already with this beer. Excuse me. It's actually a really good beer. Let's see if they have any drawing inspiration from all over the globe. Our Thai style white IPA is an artful combination of uncommon yet carefully chosen ingredients brewed using Belgian wheat yeast, hopped like an American IPA, and infused with 7 Asian-inspired spices. This beer is far from traditional. The sharp, juicy citrus notes of the hops interplay with the unique Thai spice blend to create an unexpected, one-of-a-kind refreshment. You get the Thai basil. How you doing, Neri? What's up?
Hey, my man. I'm doing fine.
But this one, for sure, you definitely get all of those flavors that you see on the screen here. This particular beer is 2 months. Oh, it passed its expiration date, but I'm still getting real nice lemongrass notes in there and real nice. The coriander's kind of faded a little bit, but I'm still getting some nice ginger. It's nice and refreshing. 6.5% ABV. Still a real nice, juicy beer, like they said, man. It's really good. How you doing today, my friend? How is the end of another work week?
Terrible.
Well, I hope we can have a beer and hopefully make it at least a little better heading into the weekend.
I'm sure we can, man.
I'm sure we can pour some beer on our problem and take care of this situation, man. What do you think?
Yeah. We have to because I arrived. What's it? 2 hours? No, 1.5 hours ago. Got off my job. I went to the liquor store and I bought some new IPAs.
Oh, you did, right on.
To try, yeah. And I have something.
Yeah.
I bought it because of the bottle. Funky Falcon.
Funky Falcon, wow. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, it's a Dutch brewery, To-Gose. And they say it's a fresh pale ale with lemongrass and lots of funkiness.
Okay.
A fresh pale ale with lemongrass and lots of funkiness. Drink it and bust some moves on the dance floor.
That is a hell of a description, man. That is a hell of a description. And it's in English. Wow, that's a trip.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
And it's a Dutch.
Hey, Mark.
It's a Dutch one. And the brewery is called Two Chefs Brewing.
Yeah, Two Chefs Brewing. I already have it here on Untapped. Let me see if I can find a website though. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, we got a website here. Let's go to the website first. Well, I suppose you're probably Oh, look at this. They have an age wall. Are you 18 or older? So your age limit is 18. So let's see. I will use the same 1930. Yes, remember me, and just in case we end up going here again, there it is, the Funky Falcon. How can you not like this guy? Look at this guy, man.
Funky Falcon.
The beer is it?
It's a pale ale.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it just like he said, it says, "Greetings, Earthling. Get ready for a battle. Drink me, spread your wings, and bust some moves on the dance floor like no one's watching. Go for it, and feel like a double rainbow." Whoa! Now that's kind of a personal choice.
Yeah.
You want to feel like a rainbow, you go ahead. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? No one's going to stop you. I think this is Pride Week or something, isn't it? So you can have pride, drink your Funky Falcon, bust some moves, right?
Bust some move, man. Yeah.
There you go. Now, 5.2% ABV. It says cool it at 6 degrees Celsius. And your major flavor in this beer is lemongrass. That is a very different pale ale.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's stop the screen share here and see if we get some Neri smoke. Now you're like 0 for 2 or 3 in the last couple, right?
Yeah, you got to redeem yourself now.
Yeah, man, you gotta come back from this, man.
I don't know why, but Two Chefs Brewing. Okay, here we go.
Here we go, man.
Let's try this.
Boom! Look at that!
Smoke is back.
Yes! Boom!
All hail the smoke.
Oh, hail the smoke champ right there. Neri got big smoke.
Yeah. I can do these. I can't do these. Do this voice so low. No.
Neri got big smoke. He pop cap. It hits the floor.
Oh, this is a funky beer.
So, what kind of funk are you getting? Are you getting like a?
I'm getting a 3-finger head now.
3-finger head, yeah, okay.
Yeah, a little bit too much, but it's.
Are you getting any lemon at all? I mean, that's the big flavor they say is the lemongrass.
Yeah. I have the lemongrass. Yes.
That's kind of funny too, because I've got a lemongrass beer. You've got a lemongrass beer. What a coincidence!
And I have.
It's a little bit hazy as well. Little bit.
Mark froze up there. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm back. I hope.
Yeah, right.
This is definitely lemongrass and some bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum, yes.
Huh.
Wow. Yeah, but great. Yeah.
Wow, bubble gum. That's interesting.
Bubble gum, yeah. Mm.
Now, I don't have too many other descriptions on here.
This is funky.
So by funky, are you getting like let's say a Heineken type of funkiness to that? Is like a skunky type of funk? Is that what you mean, or
skunky? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's you know these bubble gum called what's it called? Bubblicious.
Yeah, Bubblicious. Yeah.
That's it. Bubblicious with lemongrass.
Wow. So you've got lemongrass, a sweet sort of bubblegum flavor, and some skunkiness, man. That is one hell of a. And look at the color and the color in that beer, and that's a pale ale.
Yeah.
And now I have to bust some moves.
Yeah, you have to bust some moves. So let's see, Neri. Once you consume that beer, apparently you can Vogue, baby. You play Madonna Vogue and you just bust it, right?
Bust a move,
right?
It's great. But the alcohol is only like what?
Yeah, it's not that crazy. It's 5.2.
5.2. And 22 IBU.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
It gets a let's see, out of 12,000, 12,650 ratings at right now, as of right now, it gets a 3.6 bottle caps.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It's decent.
So yeah, it's very decent. Here's a look at someone's picture, just in case someone didn't get a good look at Neri's picture. But I like this Falcon, man. How can you not like this guy? Look at this dude. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
And it's so, Neri, I have to ask you, do you feel like a double rainbow, whatever in the hell that how do you feel like a double rainbow? How does a double rainbow feel?
I think I have to drink a 6-pack first. Then I'm feeling like a rainbow. No, it's a strange taste. The smell now is more like bubble gum than like lemongrass. So, what is?
I would imagine they probably now 6 degrees, Mark. What is that close to in Fahrenheit for us? Is that
about 40?
About 40. So yeah. I would imagine they really want you to drink that beer at 40. Like, it sounds to me like they intend for you to crush that beer.
Yeah, just be really cold.
Because if that warms up, man, Lord knows what's going to happen. I mean, really. It sounds like they've got a lot of adjunctness in there. So I would just kind of
adjunctness.
Yeah, that's a word. Look it up in website.
It is, yeah.
The ingredients are telling that there's really lemongrass in it.
Yeah, there could be lemongrass is easy enough to do. It's all the other stuff that's
the funkiness.
Yeah, even the funkiness is easy enough to do, but that sweetness and bubblegum you're talking about would have to be some sort of syrup.
I think so.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah, that would have to be that doesn't necessarily grow in the wild.
I just bought some Bubblicious syrup and poured it in.
yeah, that's got to be the latest adjunctness. So I don't know what that would do. If it warmed up to even 10 degrees, right? That would be interesting, though. That is definitely an interesting beer. Definitely sparks some conversation. So, that's good. We have a head coach in the chat. Says he's a little hungover. Cheers to head coach. I have a reveal for later. As soon as we get past what we're drinking here, the first part of it. We have Devon 35. How you doing, man? He says I'm having a rather nice ale from what is that? Sandberries. Which is in the UK, supermarket beer. Okay, so it's probably more like, oh yeah, he did say 5%. I was just going to say 5%. And he said head coach has a hangover. So it's
just get right back on the train. Right back on the train.
Best thing for a hangover is another beer.
Just keep it going.
Just keep drinking.
Yeah, you just keep drinking, man. Yeah, and then we have IDrankBeer. What's up, dudes? So how does this work? Anyone jumps in? Yeah. So if you want to jump in there, there's a link up there. You see where I posted that. Just click on that link, and just like head coach told you, just click on the link and you can jump in live on the chat if you, I mean, in the video if you want, or you can just stay right there in the chat. It's your choice. But thank you for joining in. What are you having, my friend Mark?
I am having a beer from Abita, which I haven't had one of their beers in a while. This is their To-Gose.
Yeah, the To-Gose. Okay.
So it has key lime and sea salt in it. So that's going to be kind of interesting. 4.7%. So pretty low on the ABV. And let's see if we can get some smoke. Probably not. I never do.
Yeah, try.
A little tiny.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit out of it. A Neri he will never be, but
Yeah,
you know
that's true.
You know, he does his best, Neri. You know,
I try.
That's all we can do here is try. You know, that's you know, we pale in comparison, man. I mean, it's just not even close. See, now that's a nice color. I like that.
Yeah, this is nice. There's lots of good carbonation coming off the bottom. The head is kind of fluffy, nice. Ooh, and it smells like a ghost. You got that slight sour, salty.
4.1%, 13 IBUs.
4.1. Wow.
Yeah, that's a very sessionable beer.
beer.
I was gonna say too, because Abita, that wasn't a bomber, was it?
No, just it was a 6-pack. I get 6-pack for $7.50.
Got it. Abita likes making those fairly decent sessionable beers. They don't make nothing too crazy. But one thing about Abita is they're affordable. You can never really say Abita's an expensive brewery.
No, they do a good job. I mean, their beers are quality beers, not top shelf, but good stuff.
Right. Very solid, yeah.
And this style is great for warm weather. And this is very, very, very drinkable. I get a little bit of salt and key lime on the flavor, more just a sour on the aroma.
Now, is it like what kind of sour are you getting? Is it more like a funky cheese type of sour-ish, or is it
like a
citrus
tart,
sour?
Kind of a tart, tart citrusy kind of sour.
Okay.
Like a lime.
But I would imagine not too lip puckering. I would imagine it's
just kind of like refreshingly tart. Nothing crazy.
Like a good lemonade type.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Kind of like that Tartastic. Actually, that's Tartastic from New Belgium is actually a little more tart than this.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
But
it's about like the one I'm having. So we're all kind of having except for Neri. Neri didn't really. His beer doesn't sound like it was tart per se. Would you say, Neri? Because you said it was sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet, yes.
Sweet but funky, doing a lot of things.
Yeah, it's like I don't know a lot of IPAs, but I would call it an IPA. If I gave it
3.5, pretty solid, and I got a new badge. All right. Woo-hoo.
So
what goes around?
It looks like a pretty relatively new beer. 502 ratings on here.
I think it might just be like their summer seasonal, you know.
So
I don't remember seeing it last week in the beer store, and I saw it today when I went by. So
4.1% ABV, 13 IBUs, 3.39 bottle caps. So
I gave it 3.5. Pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a great summer beer. It really is. I could see buying another 6-pack of this.
Okay, I like this description here. We got the Gose or Goose or however you like to say it is Abita's refreshing take on a traditional Gose beer, a slightly salty and sour beer style, brewed with malted wheat and barley and German pearl hops. Fresh key limes are added during aging to create this sour ale with hints of lime, coriander, and sea salt. We're having a very similar beer,
Mhm.
me and you, with the exception that mine's more lemongrass, ginger, citrus hops, and then Thai basil. So
Ooh.
this is an interesting beer as well.
What does Thai basil means? What?
It's a little bit more of like a citrusy kind of basil flavor, isn't it?
A little more.
Spicy.
Yeah, a little more. It's a different kind of sweet type of. It would be the same as like getting like your standard oregano, and then you get some Mexican oregano. It's just that little bit more earthiness to that sort of oregano versus this Thai basil is just a little more. Basil's kind of sweet anyway, isn't it? And
yeah, Thai basil has, to me, it has a little bit. It's still sweet, but it's got a little bit of spicy, citrusy kind of thing to it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Almost like a lemongrass. I mean, but that kind of take basil and add a little bit of lemongrass to it. That might be pretty close to it. A sweet basil with some lemongrass or something.
Right. But yeah, this one's actually really good. This is
what are you drinking, Joe?
The Upslope Brewing Thai Style White IPA.
Ooh.
Out there bolded, and I think out of all of us, I'm drinking the higher ABV beer. This is 6.5%.
Wow.
Still nothing real crazy, but this is definitely a right now time of beer. I mean, this is definitely a good summertime type of beer. It's a limited release, but still really good. For those of you that are interested, before we get into our other beers and stuff like that, we're real close to the half hour here, so I thought I'd show you. If you didn't see my open box of this bad boy, this is my salt tile.
Oh, cool! Awesome.
This is just one pure brick, really, of salt. It's
Himalayan.
This is Himalayan salt. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got a pinkish hue to it.
Yeah.
And you cook on this. You put this on your grill, put it in your oven, put it in your stove, however you want to use the heat source with it, and you put your steak right on that bad boy. And then the steak just picks up the salt right off of this. And from all the YouTube videos I've seen, it's just to die for. So
yeah,
whether you cook vegetables, I mean, whatever you cook.
So that thick, man, you got to preheat it for a while. So if you're going to put that in the oven, you put that in the oven and let it. It's almost like a clay pot kind of thing. You got to get it heated up.
Right. It takes a while. I compare it to cast iron because it's the same principle. To me, it seems like the easiest way to do it is to put it in the oven, just like cast iron. Like I've been cheating that way the last few months with my cast iron. Instead of putting it on the stove and gradually warming it up, I just put it in the oven at like 425 right away. You know what I'm saying? And the oven warms it up nice and safe. And from the people that I've been watching, that's the way they kind of do it with this thing too. They might put it at like 350 in the oven, and if they intend it to be 450, they might put it at 350, let it get to that temperature, and then put it to 450. But once it gets the temperature, man, you better have a plan for this bad boy, because this is heavy.
Yep.
Very heavy. This is heavier than any cast iron pan I got, and I got some big ones.
Yeah, so you want to put that on like a nice thick tray of some kind in there.
Yeah.
You know,
they have trays that you can buy. Some people put them on a cookie sheet.
Yeah, a cookie sheet or tray or something.
Yeah.
So easy to pick up.
Exactly. Yeah, you better have a plan because it's heavy. But that heaviness pays off, you know.
Yeah.
And then what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from some of the other people that are really, you know, veterans of cooking with salt like this, is that as you cook with it, it'll eventually chip off and stuff. And as you get the chunks to chip off, you get your you know, your Parmesan cheese grater or whatever, and you just, or your ginger grater, and you grate salt. So there's no loss to this. This is like a lifetime supply of salt right here.
Yeah.
Is...
I wonder how long it'll last. I mean, because if you have something that's like really juicy meat, really juicy meat, I would think that would, as that would heat up, that would dissolve the salt away.
Keep all your juicy meat away from this thing, man. Don't let your juicy meat get too close to your salt tile. You know what I'm
Keep your juicy meat away.
I got this one on that. This one's 8 inches by 6 inches by 2 inches.
Wow.
The block or the block?
Yeah, exactly.
The block.
Oh yeah.
No. See, if that wasn't the block, I'd be going really low, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This one's 8 by 2, baby. But this one I got on Amazon for $11.
Wow.
You can't buy Himalayan salt in a grinder at Costco for, I think, less than $11. Can you?
No.
Not that much. I mean,
oh, Mark froze up. But this is as fresh like as it gets. I mean, this is when you see they have videos on YouTube on how they actually make these, and it's insane. I mean, it's literally just the purest form of Himalayan salt. It's just they mine it and they just whoop, 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 and then there you go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so some people also put them in the freezer and then serve cold things on them, like shrimp or ice cream or stuff like that. So you could like put you put it in the freezer or put it in the refrigerator, take it out, put your ice cream on it, put some caramel on there, and then you got some real nice salted caramel ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Just all kinds of things you can do. So just, you're already on YouTube with this show. Plan a few more extra minutes and check out some salt tile cooking videos. Yeah, I mean, it's the next level, man. It's the latest thing. So
you should make a review when you're using it.
Hopefully I will. Yeah, I'm gonna be experimenting with it, and I'll experiment with it. I'm gonna have some company next coming weekend, and then I'll experiment with it then, and see how it goes, and then probably I'll make a video.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just nothing to it. It's like trying to show a brick. I mean, it's like,
yeah,
okay, here's a brick. I don't know. Like,
put it in the oven, heat it up.
Yeah. So it came in a box, and you know, if you didn't see the open box, and it came in a box, wasn't a very thick box, but inside the box was a foam, and this came inside the foam because it is delicate, like it can chip off and stuff like that, and you want to preserve the flatness of it and so forth. So it came in foam, and took it out of the foam, and now it's in the shrink wrap that you see. I'm leaving it in this until I'm ready to cook.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it like this. I can already see where it looks like, I don't know, my light might be too great, but you can kind of see where it looks like it might gonna start crack there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not incredibly worried about it. Some of the reviews that I've seen, it's a natural product, so
yeah,
you know, like some people got theirs and it was already cracked and shipped, and you can kind of see where it looks like it's gonna do that in some of the places. You can see right there, there's another crack probably going to happen. So what I might do is, they have like cast iron holders for these things. that you can absolutely just put right on your fire, and you're always handling that instead of handling the tile
So
itself.
it's got a tray with handles on it.
Right. And
Hello.
hey, what's up, man?
Well, so how my level sound? Am I all right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
How you doing, Bobby? What's up?
What's up? I drank beer.
Oh, okay. So you did jump in, right on. Good to see you.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Apparently, from this angle, it doesn't look as much of a wreck it is down here. So I was like, all right, this is okay.
Don't worry.
No
man.
reach on my girlfriend just in case. I didn't clean up. We'll see how long the dogs behave themselves, but figured I'd jump in and say what's up.
Yeah, good, man. I'm glad. Where you coming from? Where you at?
We're on Long Island, so it's the suburbs, like near Manhattan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, there's a
Dogs.
oh, right on. Nice looking dogs.
Thanks, sir. And I got a beer here to drink as well, of course. Hold on. I got a Kolsch from Other Half out of Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love that label. What
It's
is
cool,
that?
right?
Fingernails?
That's what I thought. They're all boogie boards.
Oh, okay.
So summer beer. Yeah.
Yep,
Very
yep,
cool.
yep.
Yeah, after hearing you guys talking about lemongrass and summer for so long, I figured I'd be like a little bit related. I mean,
Yeah,
some
right
of the
on.
Himalayan pink salt combo, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's I'm really anxious to start cooking on that thing. I might just start doing it this weekend. Screw it, and then order another one. It's $11. How do you beat that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
And if you drop it and it shatters, then you just grind it up and you got salt for a
You
year.
got salt forever. Like
Yeah.
that's enough salt for me. Like I could bury myself in salt. Like, are you kidding me? Well, not really. I'd have to get like a whole bunch of salt.
You have to get at least one more brick.
Yeah, I could do like like George Costanza likes to wrap himself in velvet.
Yeah,
I
draped
could,
in it constantly.
yeah,
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I could just drape myself in Himalayan pink salt, man. Yeah,
Summer of George. Be the Summer of Joe.
yeah.
Summer
It'd
of
be
George.
the summer salting of Joe.
Sounds like a very personal thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. So I'm sorry. So what beer were you drinking again there?
So it is Other Half. It's called the Boogie Board Stunts, I think, with a Z at the end, and it's a 4.7% Kolsch style ale.
Okay.
So I don't know if it'll probably be on Untapped. It definitely is on the Other Half Instagram. They'll have some info up there.
It
They
sure
came out
is.
last week.
It's on Untapped already.
Yeah,
You
probably.
bet. Untapped has everything.
Yeah. It's probably
There's
got
been-
a couple thousand reviews already since it's
There's
from.
there's
Oh, wow.
very few beers that Untapped don't have. I mean,
Yeah.
very few. It has to be pretty niche before they don't. Oh, this is cool. Here, so look at we got to go to the brewery here. Well, tell us what you think first. You already opened it and you're sampling it, right?
Yeah, it's good. I really don't know too much about Kolsch, the style. It's German, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd say it's very light, has like a slight lemony tinge to it.
Okay. Yep. Yep. That's
About
consistent.
halfway hazy here. You could see through it a little bit.
That's also consistent. Yep.
It had a decent head that went down pretty quickly, and that had a very light head. The bubbles, dissipate pretty easily.
Hmm.
It's tasty.
Cool. So let's I love website. I love breweries that are just doing different stuff. So look at this. They have their Other Half hat. I happen to get into the shop apparently, so
Very cool.
they have their Boogie Board Stunts 5-panel hat. I
That's
guess
nice.
I guess I clicked on that by accident. Oh, I
Yeah,
need
what was your
this
favorite glass, Joe?
I know. I checked that before. It's all sold out. I think they go pretty quick.
Oh, I am a beer glass
Yeah.
geek.
Yeah.
I
We
love
got
a
those
good
the
beer
one to the
glass.
left of it. We picked up 2 of those when we were there.
Did you
Except I think
really?
It was in gold instead of the silver or platinum or whatever.
Yeah, it does look more like platinum, doesn't it? So let me try to get to the beer here. Now we get to an age wall, but I don't mind as long as it's yes or no, then that's fine.
I don't
Now,
know if it's going to be on there
Neri's-
because I don't think they put it up there like they do, standardly.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, they're very.
Other half. Oh, growlers. Nice. Okay, growlers. Ooh. So is this what the brewery looks like?
So we basically we waited. So this is one of the breweries where you have to like wait for the release. So we got there, it opened at 10 and we got there at 8. And we waited for 2 hours online with like a ton of other people.
Wow.
We didn't just get this, we got a bunch of other IPAs that they had. And so we only got into the area where you could see basically where all the brewery shit is, and they had like the big stacks of cans, and you tell them what you want or whatever. So we didn't actually get to go into the tasting room, the tap room, but apparently it's pretty small in there.
Well, yeah, it's a little tricky navigating. In any case, we'll just go right to it here on Untapped. 5,000
already
ratings on here on Untapped, and it was just added on 5/21. So 264 in the last 30 days. It's a collaboration with Bunker Brewing Company.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know what Bunker was, so I wasn't.
Okay, I was just going to ask you if you were familiar with them. 4.7% ABV, no IBUs rated on here, but a 3.76 bottle cap, so that's really good.
Okay.
A collaboration with Bunker Brewing. Our vision of a Kolsch is more heavily hopped with the traditional style, brewed with Mosaic and what is that? Mandarina? Bavaria hops?
Mandarina Bavaria or something. I've been seeing that in a lot of beers lately. I'd never heard that before. And that looks German as well.
Oh, very German, yeah. But the Mosaic, so you should get some sort of citrusy.
Yeah, I'd say it has a lemony taste to it, and it has a kind of a bitter lemon aftertaste in your mouth, like like lemon peel kind of taste. Or
awesome.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That does sound like a damn good, refreshing beer. Any sort of grapefruit note in there at all, or no?
Maybe minor. I mean, once you get to like bitter citrus, it's
kind
of go over into that.
Yeah. Awesome, man. That is cool. Yeah, we all had very similar beers.
Summer.
Today.
Everybody's kind of going a little bit lighter flavor.
Yeah. Well, my next beer is definitely not.
Gotta stand out, be special.
Imperial.
But at least we all had one beer that was. Wait a minute. I like this. See, I like when this is the beauty. Now, Bob, do you use Untapped a lot?
No, we tried using. So we do we have a YouTube channel and we have an Instagram and a website. So we're on those a lot and we go through a lot of beers. So I tried using Untapped, but I just couldn't keep up with having to like put stuff into it. So we usually use our Instagram to keep track of everything that we've either picked up or drank.
Oh, okay. So you just take a picture, post it to Instagram. And...
Yeah, because we're posting like either our own original stuff or like reposting from the breweries like every 3 hours, every day, basically. So we're on there all the time. Yeah. If you go to Instagram or IDrankBeer show, you can bring it up right now. And
you guys are animals. Wow. So let me check out this one beer before I get sidetracked. This Cucumber Blessing got my attention. Millhouse Brewing Company. Anybody familiar with them? I am not. I think I've heard the name before, but I'm not familiar with them. Cucumber Blessings just sounds so refreshing right now, doesn't it? That just
summery like a Pimm's.
Yeah, that just sounds like it's a cream ale. 2,400 ratings on here right now, almost 2,500. Gets a 3.71%. 3.71 bottle caps of 5.2%. How come I'm not seeing any? Let's see. Here's a picture of the. Yeah, I have not seen that anywhere.
Huh. So it's what style is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a cream ale.
Oh, cucumber cream ale.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
That's got to be very interesting, and it's happening right now. I mean, it added 6 on 6/27, and here we go. Here's a decent picture of what that beer looks like. So it.
I'm looking at their Instagram right now. They're out of Poughkeepsie, New York, which is upstate, like an hour from here.
Okay. So wow, that's pretty cool. So let me check out your Instagram. Let me see.
Yeah, it's IDrankBeer show is the Instagram. Okay. And I'm gonna keep muting this intermittently because the dogs are we're having fun back there, and it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's like they're fighting.
They entertain each other, so I don't want that to interrupt.
And you said I keep beer show?
I drank beer show.
Oh, drink. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Cool. Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll give him a follow as well. Oh yeah. Well, you guys are animals. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You gotta
give
go
him a
hard. So I
follow
run it
right
with
now.
me and my brother, and we have a couple other friends that jump in and out here and there, but we're the main ones that run the Instagram. And we were just today going back and forth trying to get trades going, trying to get to the trade game, which is its own world.
That's expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays, I mean, you can really order a lot of beers direct. You know, nowadays, I don't know about New York. I think New York's still pretty open. I think anymore there's only a handful of states that you can't, but there's breweries that are shipping direct.
Yeah, we did. What do you call it? We ordered the Steve Austin's. I don't know if you guys know wrestling, but Stone Cold Steve Austin, his Broken Skull Ranch has an IPA through El Segundo out of California, and we bought 2 of those, and they were like $16 each plus shipping.
Oh man!
It was like, well, like got to do it for the YouTubes. We haven't reviewed it yet. It gets to the point where like you start backlogging, and then you'll get something new, like, oh, just a new Grim came out. All right, so we should do the review for that, and then it gets pushed further and further back. We're trying.
Yeah. You'll never catch up.
No,
there's no way.
Yeah, we did. What do you call it? So we're like, all right, we'll knock it. We film every Wednesday night. So we're like, all right, let's just power through. We'll knock out 3 reviews this time because we had just brought in the other half, and we had a Grim Can, and we had Night Shift that I had brought back from weeks ago. I'm like, all right, we'll bang through all 3. We did the first, came out great. We did the second. Halfway through, it's like, how come I'm not seeing audio levels on this after we'd already drank the beer?
Yeah.
Apparently I had turned off the mic to conserve power because it had a battery, and I didn't remember to turn it back on. So, and then we couldn't get any. It was the Grim Tesseract that just came out, double dry hopped IPA, and now we can't find any more of it. So, unless I'm going to put in like subtitles, like an old moving picture, like well,
you know what you can do, Bobby. I've done it before in the past. Is when something screws up like that, just do a voiceover on it. You know?
Yeah, we thought about it.
Yeah, just do a voice. It's not that big a deal.
At least people can hear what your impressions are, because you're not going to get the beer again. So
right, you're not going to get the beer again, but you have the video.
Yeah.
So you could just and sometimes it turns into an opportunity. It might turn into a different way for you to do your reviews every once in a while. You're like, you know what? We recorded this, and I'm going to do this one this particular style. It might turn into a thing for you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that do their I don't see beer reviews done like that per se, but a lot of cooking reviews I see done like that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because they're like in the moment, they don't really talk while they cook, but then they just go back and
we figured it's just going to be like chalk it up to the game, and another one of those lessons where like we need to put something on the, because we're drinking, we get in there, so we need to put something on the wall, like, is the mic on? Okay, check. You know, like
checklist.
2 people you know, turn the key for a nuke, like, are you checked?
Yeah,
right.
Especially once you're 2 beers in, your attention to detail drops just a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say that's an understatement.
You're talking. We've been at this game for quite a while, and you have all these sorts of things happen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still kind of with the trusty headset. It stays going. You know what I'm saying? No batteries necessary. And you know, the least amount of fail as possible, because like you said, once you crack that beer and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
And those are one of them. There was 1 can per person limit at the distributor. We only found 1 distributor around us that got it. We drove like 25 minutes to get there, and we got the last 2 cans.
Yeah.
So it was like, out of all the beers, it had to be this. It had to be, of course.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll go and it was only a growler fill, or a crowler, and so you got you a crowler, and you know that beer was gone because you watched it empty. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is crowled. It's done.
You know what I'm saying? It's done. That's it. You know, it was a keg, and that's it. It's gone. You know, so even if you wanted to go get more, that's it. You know, they didn't have a limit. The only limit was when it's gone, it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
I think the worse it hurts, the more you learn. You know, so
Right.
this time it hurt, and we're not going to do that shit again. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yep. Hey, Neri, do you have another beer for us, my friend?
I have within 1.5 minutes.
Oh, okay. 1.5. Okay. So
Yeah,
we're
around 1.5.
I'll put the 90-second timer on, and we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, can you do a beer in 90 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have another beer, though. You can do, if you got like a big imperial stout, you could probably drink that in 90 seconds, right?
Well, I've got a beer I've got it ready. Now, it's not a crazy beer or anything. It's not a fancy beer, but I've already had a bunch of this stuff. This is actually the last of my 12-pack I think I had. The Barrio Rojo, right? You guys have seen me have this on here. This is a local beer from out of Tucson, I think. Yeah, Tucson, Scottish style amber. Nothing spectacular, a decent session, amber. Nothing crazy. I think it's 5%, and like I said, nothing real crazy. Let me crack it and just get to the bottom of it, right? I have the same glass I had before. I had a bunch of these already.
It's a no judgment zone.
Yeah, exactly right.
You could double rainbow as hard as you want, bro.
Whoa! Yeah. You know what's funny about that is we used to have a place in Albuquerque called Double Rainbow. So that's what peaks to mind right away. And it was actually, it was what it was, but it was like a pastry place, like a dessert place. Like you went there for just damn good desserts, damn good pastries. You know what I'm saying? Pricey, they served you on real plates and real forks and all that, but it was solid.
Good
you know
stuff.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Solid. I think they ended up changing the name to something else, double something, but it was Double Rainbow for years.
I have a question. Now that I broke through the fourth wall right now, what's with the picture behind you on the couch, Joe, that's not hung up yet? It's like a woman's torso.
No, that is a picture that unfortunately fell. It fell the other day, and I'm so busy. I haven't even had a chance to hang it back up. No, this is all my work. I'm also a photographer. So
awesome.
That was Shanetta. She was a fitness model, and I mean, super fit, rock hard type thing. But
ooh, what do we got here?
Lot of fun.
Very cool. Yeah, it's just so weird because I'll throw on the share beer once in a while when I'm doing something, but I haven't been able to really, give them my full attention. So I've jumped in and out of conversations, and I know I've always been like, what are his pictures back on the wall there? And then I just saw that one there. So might as well ask. I'm here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. There's no dumb questions here,
And I was worried for a second. I was like, these guys are kind of a little bit older than I am, maybe weird. And then right when I was hooking up the mic, you guys were making dick jokes. I was like, we're all dudes.
But we act like 2-year-olds all the time.
No, this is we're just a bunch of really mature 12-year-olds is all that it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that there's any man really that ever really passes a maturity age of like 12 or 14.
Especially if you drink. You could always come back to the core. You're at a party, you see all these
I
dudes.
celebrated my 12th birthday.
That's the difference. We're not pinky out guys. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference with beer guys and wine guys. Like wine.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be so quick to say that the beer snob is a real thing.
Oh no, you're right. No, correction.
It's hard out there.
Absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Absolutely, yeah. There is.
It's almost like they don't know how to have fun with beer anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you can go back in the history of this show and see some of those. That's all I'll say. But yeah, we are back to having a little more fun. The viewership is down, but I don't give a rip. We have fun.
We should bust some moves, man.
Yeah, bust some moves, Neri. What's up?
Come
right?
on, man.
So what do you got there, my friend?
I have something new. It's new for me. It's the Belgian Golden Carolus.
Mm-hmm.
It's called maybe you can look it up on Untap because I have it for the first time, so I don't know.
Belgian? Is it supposed to be like a double or a strong ale, or how do they?
No, they say it's
A triple?
what do
A
they
Grand
say?
Cru?
It's 8% ABV.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a triple.
I think it's a triple, but it should
Yeah.
be hoppy. They call this hop senior.
Apparently,
Hop
I can get
senior.
it here too. Now, and where's that from?
Belgium.
Belgium, is it really? Okay.
And Golden Corollas is normally known because of its doubles, and I think they have a quad as well.
Mhm.
But I can already tell it's very hazy. Oh.
Very popular beer. Let's see here.
Yeah.
It looks like I can get it at that 750 milliliter bottle for $12 here at my local Total Wine.
Oh, did you find it already, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can put it in my shopping cart at Total Wine right now and have them have it waiting on me.
Do they know you by name by now?
No, not by name, but
by reputation.
I should walk in there and tell them, right, Mark? Like, you used to play my videos in here, damn it.
Yeah. Power of business card. Suddenly you have a business card. I don't know if you know, but I'm on YouTube.
You know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to try this one.
Let's see, Neri. Let's see, man. You're so far. You're coming back.
Have a nice cap as well. Don't know if you can see it.
No, I can't really see it.
Difficult because of the light. Sorry. Anyways, we're gonna try again.
Oh,
only a little. Only a little.
Oh, man, that was still pretty good, man. The King of Smoke. I think Run DMC did a rap for you, my friend.
Yeah.
They did. Oh man, the head is really too much. 3 fingers again.
Yeah.
Wow. Where are you guys located?
Neri's in Holland.
Holland.
Cool. I'm in Phoenix, and Mark's in Atlanta.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
I'm from the Netherlands.
I've been to Amsterdam a couple times. Typical touristy type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Too much foam. But okay. It smells like bread.
Okay. Yeah. Really bready. Yep.
Bready. Yeah. It tastes like a triple, but like a very malty one.
Oh, really? Okay.
For me, yeah, malt, and it's hazy. It's almost. Yeah, there's also a little bit yeast in it.
I was just gonna ask. Yeah. I was literally I was holding my breath with that question. Yep.
And it's a little bit hoppy.
Okay, so it's just a little hoppy, nothing too crazy. Now that's pretty consistent because you've got. I'll share the screen with you. You've got.
But I don't know if they call it if they call this a triple because
they say it's a Belgian triple.
They call it a Belgian triple.
Yeah. Okay.
66,000 ratings on here, my friend. 1,500 in the last 30 days. 3.89 bottle caps.
Yeah.
9% ABV, 30 IBUs.
9%, not playing around over there.
Yep, not playing around. Well, it's a triple. I mean, you'd expect it to be 9%.
Yeah.
All right, I could do one more. I will grab another interesting beer for you guys. I'll be right back.
Sure, man.
Rock one more out.
But this company has brewed some other ones who are they have a double, and I think they have a quad as well.
Okay. Yep.
And they're great. They're great. But this one is great too. Yeah.
This was elected world's best triple in 2012.
Okay.
I can imagine. Yeah, it's.
No,
Well, the only
it's-
complaint I have is they haven't been around long enough. It's only been brewed for like 500 and
yeah, since not
I don't drink a beer that's
1491.
unless it's been around for 600 years or more.
Yeah, come on, please, right? Please, right? Yeah. Now I like this description because it says this golden specialty beer is brewed with the best Belgian ripe barley and hops to preserve as much pure aroma as possible. Ideal with chickens, spicy dishes, or fine soft cheeses.
Mhm.
Spicy dishes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good with like
Some
you
Indian
could do
food.
like Thai food or anything like that.
Cheeses. Oh my God, some real nice
Yeah.
soft cheeses. It
Oh, yeah.
says
Mm. Mm.
that
No.
that don't sound too bad. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can imagine. Yes.
Triples are that's like an all around beer. You can have that with just about anything. It seems like.
So did you have a
Yeah.
lot of yeast at the bottom of that, or was it just kind of?
No,
Does
it's yeah, a little bit.
Does it happen to say on the bottle it was bottle conditioned or no?
No, it's
I
in the
might-
bottom of the glass now. It's some yeast parts.
Okay,
in
that's
the bottom.
fine. That's fine. I think. Are you legal? I had Google Translate is going to do its best with this website here. So let's see what they get here. Now we do have an age wall. Are you legal drinking age? And I guess that's to cover all the different. Look at that! It's not getting me past it. It's just stuck there. It just keeps going back. Oh well. We tried. Can't get past the age wall. It just keeps going back. It just,
Yeah, it looks like a very good beer. Triples are nice. Yeah.
We've had websites from Holland, and your drinking age is 18, and all over the United States is 21. I think Canada is 19 or 18.
I
I think they might be 18. Yeah.
The strange thing is, a couple of years ago, it was 16 here.
Wow!
Mhm. Yeah.
Damn,
But
son.
It created some problems because I remember when I used to go out in the mid 80s, it was like it was really no good, man.
Mhm.
I was like 15, 16. I was like I was born 1970.
Okay.
And in the mid 80s, it was terrible, really. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, well, we're the same age, my friend. Cheers.
Yeah, I know we are.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of memories of
Oldie but goodie.
drinking at that age. Yeah, that was but
The age didn't matter here in the States. Certainly, we couldn't get into places, but definitely backyards and creeks and woods and wherever you could.
Yeah, exactly.
It was happening.
You still made it happen.
Oh,
As
yeah.
long as you had two hands and two very fast legs, man, you were able
Yeah.
to get any beer you wanted.
Yeah. I remember some of the drinking spilling over into the outdoors when I was 21, and people, younger kids, I'm like, I'm not running. What am I, trespassing at most? Come on, man. So for this shit, jumping over fences and stuff? No.
So what beer did you grab, Bobby?
Yeah, I grabbed a weird one that we just picked up. I haven't looked into it or tried it or anything. It's called Common Noodlin'. Let's see if I can. It's by Against the Grain, and it's supposed to look like the ramen noodles.
Ramen, yeah. So it's
Okay.
See if you can find it.
common and then noodling with a
Yeah.
K.
KNUDDEELN, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, they have it. Wow, they're Kentucky Common. Is that what it is at the end or no?
Yeah. It's a dark sour beer. I try to get the weirdest one to make you work for that untapped.
Freaking Google's amazing. I mean,
is it German or?
It's from Kentucky.
Yeah, it's
Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. It's a dark sour.
Oh yeah, you gotta love this stuff, right? Like it's wow, this beer has been had a lot. I'm
gonna pour it out here if you can.
Let's see.
This is not ideal filming environment, but it'd probably be easier to describe to you. I poured it pretty terribly. It's like super dark near the bottom. I could see it's almost a reddish. It's a super dark brown, not a black.
Yeah.
It's got a whole lot of head. It smells more malty than it smells sour, even though it's a dark sour.
Okay.
Sours are really doing different things now. I'm not used to dark
taking off
sours, you know, like
sours, Gose, they're real hot right now.
Yeah. Last couple of years, there's been a lot of those that popped out.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got to go. I got a meeting to attend.
Okay, Mark. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it.
Good meeting you, Bobby. Hope to see you soon. Take care, Neri. Have a good weekend.
Okay. See you next time.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of sours, but I can definitely appreciate a good one from a bad one. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely. I've reviewed them. I'm just not my favorite style, but that don't mean I won't drink them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's your preferred?
Oh, my preferred. Oh my God, I love browns. I love stouts, all the dark stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love a good smoky porter. I like barley wines.
So you like the Russian Imperials then?
Yeah.
'Cause they're all smoky, right?
Yeah, I could dig that. But I also still like we'll go for just a really good lager sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes I just want a really good lager, which to me can be kind of hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Even from some of our craft brewers, a good lager sometimes is just. I don't find that they put enough attention to detail with the lagers as they do the other stuff. Like you can find a good brewery that'll create like 10 great styles, and then they'll make a lager, and it's kind of like, oh, here you go.
I guess if you still want this.
Yeah, you know, you're
it's
like
definitely been left behind because it was blown out. It was everywhere, and now everyone's like, we could do. They're bringing back all these weird old styles that weren't around.
Right.
Nobody really cares anymore.
Yeah, the lagers are. So when you find a good one, to me, it's kind of like a treat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, someone does give a rip. What I think is really cool, what's happening a lot right now, at least in the American craft beer scene. I don't know if it's happening over there across the pond, Neri, but the nitro beers finally in craft beer are starting to take off, which is a lot of fun. You're finding a lot of experimentation with. That different gas. So that's a lot of fun.
I had the Breckenridge makes a couple. Their vanilla porter is like standard, the nitro. And I had the, who was it? They did the red velvet nitro that had like the awesome badass art on it. Now I can't remember. Ballast Point did a red velvet nitro. If you look that up, it's got the sweetest artwork. And it was very, very weird. Very super red.
Huh.
It was.
I've seen it.
Super interesting.
Let me cover your beer here. I don't think I did that one on the Untapped. 10,000 ratings on here. 521 the last 30 days. 6.5% ABV. No IBUs rated on here. 3.56. So that's pretty decent. Sour right there.
I'm enjoying it. To me, it tastes like sour black cherry. There's not many of the malty notes at all. Very, what genre of fruits would cherries be in? You know how like citrus. Is there a genre for it? Fruits and berries?
To me, sours to me now, sours, when sours started making their comeback, and this has already been several years ago, but they were pretty much all sour cherry. Like you had to really like cherry.
This is a dark sour, so it's the other side of the. It's got a whole different vibe to it. I don't know if you can see from here, but yeah, it's
I could definitely see it's dark. So is it? You know why? Because the sours that I'm familiar with all had like a color to them, or they were kind of dark anyway.
Mhm.
So what's the? Is it giving you like more of a malty sweetness to it, or what is that dark?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the best way to explain it. I think if I had two of them next to each other, I could probably tell. But I think it would probably be more of a white grape versus a red grape kind of deal.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Obviously, it's no grapes, but it has a two different vibes to it.
Okay, I got you.
Because it's hard to pick up any of the usual discernible, beer jams to it.
Huh. That is interesting. And then depending on where they got the cherries from will have an effect, because there's different, some cherries are more bitter, some are more sweet.
Yeah.
Some are, you know what I'm saying? So the cherries are it's kind of like we talk a lot with a lot of your coffee flavored beers now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you kind of have to get specific now, because there's so many different coffees from all over the world, and they do different stuff,
I think it's most interesting when people go between did this taste more like a coffee, an espresso, or a cappuccino? I've been hearing a lot of that, because those have their own little nuances and just trying to give you.
They definitely do. They definitely do,
Yeah.
And so I think it was the last coffee flavored beer I had, that brewery got really specific on where they got the coffee, which was fantastic, because that's exactly what they need to do.
Which one was that?
Ooh, what one was it? Oh man, you did ask me. Let's see. It would be on my Untapped. Let me see my beer history. Which one was it?
People tell us about Untapped all the time, but I just can't keep up with it, because if they do they have a barcode scanner? That's what I need.
Oh, absolutely they do.
Oh,
Yeah, they have something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely they do. Yeah.
You need like an intern. Keep track of the empties.
Well, that is just kind of like, I took a picture earlier of that Thai style beer. I haven't logged it yet. You know what I'm saying? What's kind of cool though is I'll kind of cheat sometimes, and I'll just log the beer as we're talking about it here online, because the interface what's nice about Untapped is the interface they have online is pretty darn close to what they have on their app too. So that makes it nice.
Would you say it's worth it? Like, that we're trying to do YouTube. Would you say that's worth it in terms of getting in touch with people and everything, or is it just if you enjoy it to do it?
Oh yeah, no, I think it's well worth it, because Untapped is more than just logging your beer. Let's say you travel from Long Island to Phoenix. Let's say you travel to Phoenix and you're like, okay, what's happening in Phoenix? What's happening in the beer scene? I mean, it's a beer finder. Not only is it a beer finder, not only will it help you find the latest, the closest and greatest brewery, but it'll also show you, hey, what are they drinking in this brewery? What's the trend?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and then you can also use it to socialize with people. So you might find someone in that brewery at the same time you are logging beers, and you're like, hey, what's up, man? You on Untapped? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And,
all right.
I've been in breweries logging beer, and people have, seen my phone. People glance at your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on Untapped? Yeah, man. And the next thing you know, man, we're, it's
tapping away at each other.
Two, 3 beers in. You know what I'm saying? And it's the beer social app. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like it just goes hand in hand. With drinking beer. A lot of times I'm in a store, I want to know what this beer is, or whatever the case may be, how's it rating and so forth, and I'll just open my Untapped, scan it, you know what I'm saying, and see what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a great app. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? as you can tell, I mean, we gawk over it all the time, you know. But
I have to let them know they need to send you a little check there for that promo.
exactly right. Yeah.
Untapped. What doesn't it do?
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's yeah. They need to hook me up for that one. Exactly. So
Yeah.
this was the last one that I had, the Black House Nitro with coffee, coconut, and coca.
Okay.
Oh man.
Just
Modern times. All right.
just so good. And another nitro beer, like we were just talking about.
Well, you're closer to them than we are, so we don't get too much modern times.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But so good, so good. Let me see if I have my picture of it. Yeah, so here's my picture of it. I think that was someone had to remind me. I'm always forgetting to take the picture, and so inevitably someone will get on here and remind me. You know.
Yeah. Sadek.
Joe, yeah, Sadiq. Yeah, he usually tells me, "Hey, Joe, take the picture," and I'm like, I forgot. You know, so yeah, I have to remember to take the picture. But such a good beer, and I love that they put on the can, as you can see, that what kind of coffee they used, because it's becoming really important. If you're any sort of coffee enthusiast, you know, and I am, but I'm not super hardcore. But it's nice to go back and it's like, okay, you got this particular kind of coffee from this particular part of Africa. It's nice to go back and look it up and say, okay, that region produces more of a nuttier type of coffee. Yeah. So I like to not only, if you tell me it's barrel aged, well then what kind of barrel was it? Who, you know what I'm saying? What distillery did you get it from, so I can look up that brewery. I make that part of my review as well.
I'm seeing a lot more collabs now with like established coffee companies and breweries.
Yeah, and that's fantastic, isn't it?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, it's just awesome, and it just helps everybody.
They both brew.
They all brew, you know. In a lot of cases, a lot of these distilleries are bigger, if you will, than some of the craft breweries, and so they help each other out. They're like, hey, you can use this space over here and brew your beer, and then, as a matter of fact, when we're done with these barrels, we'll give them to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, especially in the beer world, I've told people a bunch of times because they've asked me. They're like, "Oh, what are the top breweries in this area? What other is it competitive?" And I was like, "They're really not competitive at all. They actually work together a lot. They love collabing and bigging each other up and sharing it. It's a really cool scene in that regard.
It just helps. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, all the other stuff. It doesn't really help you. You know what I'm saying? Not in the long run. It helps you to be as friendly as possible. You're probably still going to hold back some. I mean, you know, but it helps to be as friendly as possible.
Yeah. And in the beer world, you know, at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, you're drinking a beer. No matter whether you love it or hate it. You know what I mean? It can only go so bad each situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thanks a lot for jumping in, Bobby. We're at the end of this one, man.
Cheers, man. Can I give a quick shameless plug for 1 minute?
Absolutely, man. Have at it.
Guys, check out IDrankBeer on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere. And IDrankBeer.com. We have all kinds of stuff coming out. If you have suggestions, please let us know. We'd love to check them out.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What are you using for like your hosting and stuff? How do you? I'm gonna have to go to your website. Let me just
So I got a GoDaddy hosting plan because I was planning to make a couple different websites. So I host a couple different things. Like I've delved into kind of web development before, and then on top of that, we use WordPress for the site.
Oh, okay, WordPress. Yeah. All right.
So if you go to iDrankBeer.com, you could check out and see how it has each recent. Every time we basically put up a YouTube video, we do a post for it. So we put the video in there, we give a little description, and then we give all the info about the beer. So yeah, so if you go, we just did the other half one yesterday. If you click on that, you'll see the video.
Beer. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So let me just I'm looking for ideas, man, because I've been meaning to get a website for this forever, and I just haven't.
Yeah, WordPress is really easy to jump into, and if you want to go through hosting your own, GoDaddy has like real good customer support, so you can call them up and tell them what you want to do, and they'll suggest packages and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Bob. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. This is great. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're here every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, and then every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern is the main show. So yeah, you're welcome to jump in anytime. And those of you who's watching, jump in anytime. You can reach me, joedreviews@gmail.com. More than welcome to send your comments, questions, concerns, whatever, complaints.
Hate mail.
Hate mail. I've gotten plenty of that over the years. It's all welcome, man. You know, I've been getting a lot of stuff with concerns to my weight recently. That's been the recent thing, but that's fine.
Just the way you are, bro.
That's fine. I welcome anybody that knows me. I welcome it all, man. You can say whatever you like here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem, man. I got some pretty thick skin. So you guys take it easy, man. We'll see you next time, okay?
Cheers.
Peace out, man.
Later, guys. Next time.